Hello?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah. How are you? Hello, how are you?
Okay. Okay, and yourself?
I'm good. I just had a couple of questions. Question number one.
All right, go ahead.
I'm thinking of opening a Chuck E. Cheese franchise. And I am just, it's causing me a bunch of grief. By the way, I just want to let you know that I'm recording this just for my own for my own playback. I'm not even going to say personal, but just for my own playback. So
That's
this
fine.
is important. It's important that because this isn't pennies we're talking about. This is the real McCoy.
Okay, well let's go.
So I can listen.
Let's go,
We could all listen to this back later and really get it all figured out. So I'm thinking about opening a Chuck E. Cheese, but really bringing it back to the old school, like awesome animatronic style, Chuck E. Cheese, variety hour, like the Rockfire Explosion style, the kids get called in.
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
So I'm thinking about doing that, and I have a little bit of money. I'm going to get some loans and some investments from friends and family, and I'm doing this in Bakersfield. So, I'm thinking it'll work. I'm thinking it's going to work, and I just wanted to call and see what your opinions are. Do you think that this will fly? Do you think that this will really – is this going to put the wind in my financial sails?
Okay. What I'm going to do is roll with this. I'm going to go straight to the cards. I'm going to do a 3-card pull. Let's see what we get.
3-card Monty, as they call it in my line of business.
Yeah.
I gambled all my money away last year, so that's why I said that.
Okay, let's see what we get. First card, and
by the way, this could be an evaluation call. This could be an evaluation call, so just letting you know.
That's right.
Don't mess
up. And
up.
I'm going to apologize in advance for sounding like a negative Nancy, but we're talking money here, and.
But we're also talking dreams.
They're reading low. I've got the 3 of Pentacles direct. Pentacles are known as the coins.
So hold on. So the Druid Pentacle direct, is that what you said?
3 of Pentacles direct.
The B.
I'm using the Grumman deck.
The Grumman deck. The Grumman deck. I'm just trying to it's a bit hard to hear, but I think I'm following you.
I know. I think you've got me on speakerphone, which is making it very fuzzy on my end also.
Hold on.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah. I can. Okay, is that better?
Okay, that's a little better.
Okay, thank God. Okay, that's better for me too.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Pentacles are known for coins.
Pentacles are known for coins. Okay.
Right, when you look directly at finances. My concern is the level. It's reading low.
Like my finances are reading low?
Okay, we're reading directly on the thought process of starting this business, doing the Chuck E. Cheese, investing. Okay.
You talking smack on Chuck E. Cheese, or are you saying I don't have enough coins to do it?
No, my concern is the income that it's going to produce. That's
big stuff, right? Big money, right?
No, I'm not reading it like that.
Oh, well, that's quite an upsetting thing to hear.
Let's see what else we get.
I mean, I'm a big firm believer of the Chuck E. Cheese original model. I'm like, we might be living in a different time, but I think where they went wrong was when they started taking out the cool animatronics, and then they started taking out all the fun, weird, creepy rooms with the flashing strobe lights and all that kind of stuff. As soon as they got rid of that stuff...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're with me there.
Oh, yeah.
Well, at least we have some common ground to build this.
I've got pictures of myself outside of one in Orlando back in the early 80s.
Okay, well, see, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm ready to bring that back to Bakersfield with a punch to the city, right in the throat of the city. I'm going to bring this thing back, and I think that, so the first card is the card of coins, which could be good or bad.
No, the three of Pentacles.
The Three of
Pentacles are known as the coins when you read directly on finances.
Okay, and so and three
numerology.
Is that 3 million? Is that 300? Is it 3,000?
No, it's a level. When you look
out of how many levels?
Picture.
Like 100 levels or 10 levels?
Rate from a 1 to a 10.
Oh,
10
okay.
Being the highest and the best. I'm at a 3.
So I mean, you look at it from a Bitcoin perspective. It's like, well, if I had bought $300 of Bitcoin in 2009 or 2008, or if I had bought $100 of Bitcoin in 2008, so it's 3 versus 10. Or sorry, you know what I mean. So it's not so bad. Always a glass half full type. I'm always a glass half full type. Go ahead. The next card.
My other concern is the progress.
Well, I hired my uncle and my cousin. They're out of work. They need a job. That's part of the reason why I'm doing this, to dress up as the mascots and to help me oversee business and accounting and financing and all that stuff. So I'm pretty confident on that front. What's the next card you got? The middle card.
Five of Wands. Wands represent movement.
I'm a mover and a shaker.
When it's incorporated with the numerology of the 5, it represents change.
You said something about a crawl space? Like number 1?
No.
Oh, sorry.
No.
Number 1 is the sign of the mover and the shaker. And it's a crawl space kind of scenario where it's like you're going to have to crawl to get to your dreams.
I never said that.
And let me tell you something. I crawled 12,000 feet. I think it was or 12,000 feet out of a tunnel just to escape from a situation I was in. I'm not going to get into it.
Sweetheart, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I can hear you.
I never said anything about a crawl space.
Oh, okay. Sorry about. Okay, so I must have misheard that. Okay, so you said.
No, I was explaining.
Go ahead.
I was explaining the numerology.
Oh.
Because I'm looking at the flow of a business. How is it going to flow?
I mean, it flows. You know what I mean? It's just like with all the relaxation and just you go with the flow and you put all your heart and soul and effort and energy.
Okay, you're not understanding.
Oh.
What I'm trying to explain. I'm looking at this.
Are you thinking of it like a psychedelic kind of a way, like a? No.
No.
Okay.
I'm doing a business reading.
Okay. Yes, please.
Okay.
So the flow.
No business is ever going to be consistent. Okay? There's always going to be ups and downs.
Ups and downs. And I'm ready for that big up when we open the doors and we're rolling in it, buying our Maseratis and all that stuff. Okay,
this is where I've got to do this. I'm not going to give you false hope on this. My advice to you would be to spend at least the next 6 months doing some major research, possibly.
Oh man, are you kidding me? What do you? I'm gonna cut you off right there because the last 12 months, I've been doing major research. I watched a bunch of rocket fire explosion videos on YouTube. I went to a bunch of Chuck E. Cheese's. I talked to the employees. Talked to some of the children there. I watched that one video. Have you seen that video of the little kid that's like?
I'm sorry, I can't help you. Oh. I'm sorry, I can't help you.
No, you're helping me. This is incredible. You are giving me the fire I need to go achieve this situation because we got at least on the building.
I'm not going to give you false hope when it comes to putting out a lot of money.
But you know what though? False hope, hope floats, hope.
Okay, sweetheart, I'm ending the call. I'm not going to give you false hope, and I don't want you to waste your money arguing.
What about Bob Hope? Would you give me a little Bob Hope? Let me just hear it. Everyone can do a good Bob Hope. $5 an hour, you're going to turn that down? $5 a minute? I think we lost her.
Yo, I have to say, I'm impressed that she was pretty honest lady.
Yeah, not only did she give you good advice, but she said, like, it sounds like
Thank you. The connection
unwise
has ended.
with money.
You are no longer being charged.
Also, she ended
Rate
the
your level
call.
of
Yeah. Maybe I
satisfaction with
filtered
this
it
reading
way too.
using a
I-
scale
Still,
She
like,
felt
five
bad
is
that she was
excellent
taking
and one is
advantage of a man who's
unsatisfactory.
gone
Yeah.
bankrupt, who crawled through a tunnel
she's
for
a
some
decent-
reason, who's
yeah.
about to sink his life savings into a Chuck E. Cheese.
She was a decent lady.
Oh, by the way, no offense to Chuck E. Cheese, although I do think you got to bring back those animatronics. 'Cause,
Yeah, that
like,
was the
and the
good
ball
shit.
pit.